I just went to look at his show again, and I caught the last part. So what he's trying to say,
it was the woke joke. Gonna get Lee on a stick.
He's
Hold on. He was upset about how I asked for donations yesterday to match. Poor dumbass had a senior moment, and he forgot my name. Oh yeah, I know. I heard him. He's
this guy's panhandling virtually. I panhandle now in public. He keeps on trying to make people believe that he tries to make people believe that he took care of his mother his whole life. And these stories, now all of a sudden his mother had 80 grand from a house that she sold in Dover because they moved from Dover to York. See, because he's not from New York, he's from Dover. I think I brought that up one time. And, now he just confirmed it. He confirmed it. So, the jerk off was never from New York to begin with. All right? And his stories just keep changing through the years. While he's trying to paint this picture to the public that I'm a grown man getting money from my mother, while he literally kept his mother down, living in crack hotels, getting high, while she was prostituting. Okay? He literally put his mother's life in danger when he robbed the drug dealers to get into Shanna's house. He's a calculated con man. Right? He got Shanna hooked, the kids hooked. He involved them into a situation where it was their fault that he owed these drug dealers money. So she said, move your mother in here, hide here. His mother watched the kids while those two disappeared into the rehab. That's how they did it. Okay? Well, he's trying to paint this horrible picture of me. He keeps saying I was homeless for 46 years. This guy don't know me. He doesn't know nothing about me. Okay? I went on my own at 16. I took over a bar at 17. I was not homeless for 46 years. I came out of prison in 2001, opened up a pizzeria, walked away from it because I didn't want to be involved with people I don't know that were trying to get me under their umbrella. I didn't want to be involved with them. Okay? I walked away from the pizzeria. I walked away from my partner. And I went around the country looking for a better way. There is no other explanation that the world changed after 9/11. The ripple effects went all the way out to Denver, Colorado. I saw it. You know what I mean? I saw it firsthand. Hitchhiking around the country from, let's say, I got home right before September 11th, bought the pizzeria in October, walked away from the pizzeria before Christmas. So September 11th wasn't too far away from when I left New York and went across country again. So again, I had friends from Sicily that are in California. Then I, just made my way back out there and went back to work out there. You know, I went to Seattle, worked there. I didn't work any other states. Like Vegas, you can't get a job unless you got permits. You got to have a residency to get permits to get jobs. So I couldn't get a job in Vegas, but California and Seattle, I was able to get jobs. Oregon, I like Oregon at all, so I didn't stay in Oregon. I just passed through it. Well, what I'm saying is like 2001 to 2000. Well, let's see. We're in 2026 minus. So 2021. 2001 to 2021. I was homeless. I stayed in Manhattan for 17 years on the corner. Right? 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 years. 16, 17. That's 17 years. From 2005 to 2017 is 17 years. After I filmed The Bad Vegan, COVID hit. I hit the streets. I left New York. Sammy and me reunited on YouTube. And we spoke every day. We had great conversations. He figured out I was homeless on his own. I didn't tell him I was homeless. And he started helping me out with money. And then he opened up his podcast. And he couldn't afford to give me money anymore. So he told me to open up a YouTube channel. So I did. I was going live on Facebook before that. So my friends that grew up with me were helping me out on Facebook. And then Sammy got me into this YouTube garbage. And people started helping me on there. His math, by telling people that I've been homeless for 46 years, is totally absurd. That's for one. For two, there's nothing wrong with my mother offering me a hand up while I'm struggling. To offer me money that she couldn't give me while her husband was alive because he wouldn't let her. Okay? That's none of his fucking business anyway. For him to sit there and try to make himself look like the saint of saints who took care of his sick, dying mother who's not dead, continue on talking about my inheritance, telling people that I'm not going to get a dime, that it's going to go to my brother and my sister and I'm not going to get nothing, telling people that I'm hanging around my mother's area so when she dies, I can live there until they sell the place because it's my address. Making up all these scenarios in his head because he's so obsessed knowing that my life's going to be better than his at the end of the day. He is still obsessed on trying to get me kicked out of a trust that I can't get kicked out of. Talking about my mother like he knows her finances. He doesn't know my mother's finances. He has no idea what the deal is with my family. Period. The end. He has no idea about anything. He tries to pretend he knows, but he doesn't know. This is how calculated this guy is. He put on a fancy shirt on Father's Day. He's sitting in that chair like he's some kind of an executive, acting like his job is to panhandle on YouTube. And when I came off YouTube, it wasn't a job for me because my story wasn't real, but I'm the guy with the story and he's got nothing without me. He's got nothing without me. Yeah, he's had nothing without me. I've been his content for 5 fucking years. Bottom line. He attacked my mother first. I will never stop attacking his mother. She's alive. She's still sucking nigger dick. She's still smoking crack. Those pictures of whoever that is, I think those are Shanna's mother's pictures. That's not his mother. Okay? Johnny Mac confirmed that's not his mother's picture. He saw his mother and what she looked like. You know what I mean? Total different person. His AI bullshit. During this show, he brought up Kaz's daughter again, his mother again, his daughter again. All the things that he wants his Sims to feel sorry for him, and he wants to justify all the times he attacked my mother, called my mother, harassed my brother, harassed my fucking jobs, harassed where I lived, harassed everybody that I know. And I'm not ever saying if these people weren't picking on me. I never said those words. I'm saying facts. The facts are is that I can't get a cup of coffee without getting harassed, without them harassing the place. I can't do content. My content is better than anybody's on here when I could do my content. Okay? There's no way I could do my content knowing that there's a bunch of fucking drug addict skells with nothing better to do with their lives than to figure out where I'm at and harass the place while I'm there to get me kicked out. To have somebody come over to me and say, so-and-so's on the phone for you while I'm live. You know what I mean? To have somebody leave their post at their job and tell me, your cousin Hellcat just called. He's coming to get you. These are the immature pieces of shit that fucking fuck with my life 24 fucking 7. And he's telling me that I'm wrong when I say, when I went home and my mother helped me and I told everybody they don't gotta help me anymore with YouTube. And I had no idea about these scumbags until after I said I got 10 grand, I'm getting a car, I'm staying home, I'm going to be back with my family. This jealous cocksucker made it his fucking life mission to ruin my fucking life. Okay? Ain't no picking on me. You ain't picking on me. You're a pussy. You're a coward. You're a fucking lowlife scumbag who moved into a fucking drug addict's house while doing drugs with them, getting them hooked on drugs, right? You and that stupid fucking who you married went to rehab together while your mother watched the fucking 2 boys. While you both had to get cleaned up. And then you just came out and you weren't able to fucking hold down a job. So you went on YouTube and you all Mr. Humble, the both of yous. But you both got your fucking retro checks at the same time. Bought cars, bought sneakers, bought this, bought that. You sit there saying you got tens of thousands of dollars worth of shit you can sell, but you still want your people to keep giving you money. You call your YouTube channel your job. Well, I'm going to make it my life's mission to make sure you lose your fucking channel. How's that? All right? You could sit there and complain about how many times I talk about that jerk-off Kaz's fucked up daughter, your fucked up daughter, your fucked up mother, your fucked up wife, and your fucked up stepkids. You could sit there and fucking complain all the fuck you want. You started this war, scumbag, and I'm going to finish it. See, you think you're winning, but you're not. You think you got some edge over me. Everything you're doing right now, because you're back to the kick of trying to get me kicked out of my inheritance by saying that I'm hanging around my mother's, hoping that she dies some place to stay until they sell the place. Now, who the fuck would think of that? Who the fuck would think of something like that? Because I tell you the truth, you know what I mean? Like, you putting that shit in my mother's head, you know, by keep playing these videos over and over and over again, the things that I said to try to make you stop bothering my mother. I had no idea that you were that calculated to take clips of what I said and send them to her, because I didn't know what your fucking narrative was to get me kicked out of my fucking inheritance. If I would have known that that was your narrative, I would have never fucking, I would have went a different route to try to get you away from my family. But stupid me. I think one way, and your junkie friends have a different way of looking at things and a different way of doing things. You're all scumbag lowlifes. Right? Your plan didn't work the first time. It's not going to work the second time. Okay, so talking about how you gave your mother money when you never gave your mother a fucking dime. You gave your mother more headaches. Your mother had a Section 8 place for herself, and you weren't allowed to live there, and you would take no for an answer. You forced yourself in that place. You got her kicked out. Okay? We know the stories. We know the stories of how you got your mother out of that furnished fucking spot that she was set up in by it was a nursing home that she was good to stay by herself. But you had nowhere to stay, and you wouldn't let her fucking stay there by herself. And you kept going in there and going in there and going in until they kicked her the fuck out. So, fuck Argo. Fuck Argo. Alright? Argo's a blowjob. Argo's a blowjob, okay? Derek Neblick's a blowjob. He's back on drugs. He's on here doing this shit again. He's on drugs. He went back on the pipe. What can I tell you? All right? He's an angry drug addict. What can I tell you? Let 25, 50, 100 fucking 1%ers come at me. They better be good. All right? They better be good. Because they ain't got no business coming at me. They ain't got no business coming at me. Fuck him with his 1% of bullshit. He's a dirtbag. Alright? Guy just got out of fucking jail. He wants to go back. So anyway, I'm the only one that cared if he was alive when they saying he was dead. Fuck him. So anyway, he's a Joey Dimes. Joey Dimes is feeding him drugs again. Joey Dimes is giving him drugs again. You know, that's how Joey Dimes flips people. He gives them drugs. You got Joey Candela to flip by giving them drugs. Yep. So, back to what I was saying. I just caught the last end of his show where he's glorifying himself again and acting like he's got his shit together. The only reason why he's got anything right now is because he has a steady income check every month from the government. The check that he gets from YouTube is nothing. It's petty cash. It's the money that he takes a percentage of and they put it away for a vacation. The rest gets put in his nose. He buys clothes, you know, whatever. He didn't have 2 nickels to rub together before he bought those cars, before he got the retro checks. All right? He had 2 nickels to rub together. Well, he claims he's got tens of thousands of dollars worth of shit that he could sell if he needed to. That should tell everybody who's given him money all 5 years now that he is a hoarding, selfish scumbag who spent the money on himself. If he's got tens of thousands of dollars, as he claims, of material things in his house, no, in her house, because he made it clear that that's not his house, but he says he can go and buy a house if he wants on his own right now. I'd love to see that happen, because you're full of shit, okay? You overextended yourself with the car payments on your retro check or whatever the fuck it is that you got coming every month. All right? Your food stamps and your retro check. The only reason why you got a credit card is because American Express is stupid. They'll give anybody a credit card. And if you got an income coming in with a bank account, yeah, anybody can get a credit card. I got credit. I could borrow $600 right now from Cash App. And I got an overdraft, $100, a free overdraft. I got credit. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dickhead? What are you saying? My mother does my laundry and gives me money once in a while? That don't happen. That don't happen, dick sucker. You're trying to put out there that I'm only around for my mother for her to die? No, dickhead. If I wanted my mother to die, I would have killed you while you were here, while I was sitting with her, watching her try to catch her breath, while you're sitting there saying that's her in a pizzeria that wasn't her. And her asking me not to fucking go back and forth with you because you're irrelevant. You're a scumbag. And she's seen your game. She saw with her own eyes what a piece of shit you are. And she understands why I said what I said in those videos you keep playing. So you're wasting your fucking time. You're only trying to paint a bad picture of me to the public. And what does that do? That stops me from getting a job. Scumbag. Calling me a diddler stops me from getting a job. Scumbag. All your friends who try to pinpoint where I am and bother every place I get a cup of coffee, that stops me from getting jobs. You understand? But if you would have not sent the cops to my mother's house 3 times when I first got home, I would have been able to stay there. And I would have got a job. And I would have did my show when I could do my show. And I would have a house by now. In 5 fucking years. Because you want to sell the fact that I was homeless for 46 years and I never had anything. Dick sucker. I had a building. I had a bar. I had 2 restaurants in Florida. Properties in Florida. My names are on. I mean, how many properties did you guys find with my name on them? A lot, right? A lot. So you sitting there telling people that you got 5,000 pages with nothing on them with my name on them. You got 5,000 pages with nothing on them, but there's 5,000 empty pages that you're holding on to, right? You're a fucking retard the biggest fucking loser on YouTube. You got a handful of jerk-offs that send you $50 and you think that makes you a man. Okay? As soon as I get you demonetized, you're going to kill yourself. That's all. What's going on? That's not Sarma. That's not Sarma. That is not Sarma. And, you know, you could tell they're triggered when they start pulling my family and closest friends out and putting their names in my chat. See, you know what I mean? Like, we don't do this to him. You know what I mean? We don't go after his donors like they went after mine. We don't do this dirty shit worrying about where he goes. He hides everywhere he goes because he's behind everywhere I go getting harassed. So he doesn't want that to happen. He'll show himself on an empty beach. Who can call a beach? But he won't show anywhere like I do because they're all scumbags. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't saying anybody's picking on me. You guys couldn't pick on me if your lives depended on it. All right? You didn't punk anybody. You're the punk. I made a fuck out of you. I made you come down to Florida thinking you were going to get a prize, and you got knocked in. You got Ugats. You went fucking through money that you don't got. And you're going to keep going through money you don't got. And I'm going to drive you fucking nuts until you fucking snap. And then I'm going to take your channel away. Okay? Your channel's going. Your channel's going. Trust me when I tell you. You are not going to be on YouTube no more. Adams, you still alive? Brain cancer didn't kill you yet? You little fucking scumbag. There ain't nobody running. So out of here, keep running, keep running. Who's running? I'm right here in Florida making money. You just don't know where. You just don't know where. It's a big state. It's a big state. So, you know, I can't believe that brain cancer didn't kill you yet there, Rumpelstiltskin. But you'll die soon. You'll die soon. You're a fucking crackhead, too. Another scumbag. Another guy born out of his mother's asshole. You know what I mean? And, no, you know, Joey Dimes, you know, we know you got ass raped in fucking Texas in prison. Terry Time told us what you told her. You know, we understand your obsession with, you know, being punked in prison, and I went to prison and I didn't get punked in prison. You know what I mean? FPS went to prison, got punked in prison. You're all punks. You're all fucking punks. You know what I mean? So there ain't no projection or any gay shit. It's just straight up truth. You know what I mean? You guys are obsessed homosexuals. And you're all junkies. And that's what I came out saying from the beginning. Yeah, I started saying it from the beginning. Once you started attacking me, you're all faggots, faceless, coward, scumbags. Okay? That'll never face me. MobTube Hero. Did you get my text, MobTube Hero? Oh, there goes my sister-in-law now. See? They're triggered. They're triggered. But you see, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this fucking blowjob thinks he's a big shot because he got a couple of suckers to send him money on Father's Day where his daughter doesn't fucking give him the time of day. Brad Richardson. Is that his name, Brad Richardson? Wow. Really? Let's Google Brad Richardson. Brad Richardson in California.
Several Brad Richardsons, notable professionals, are located in California. The most well-known is the NHL ice hockey player, who lives in Hermosa Beach. Other professionals include a chiropractor in San Ramon and a cybersecurity architect.
That's not sun-grown. So he's not the hockey player. Hammy Dean, was a hockey player. Which one of these figs is him? Nope. 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 There's a black Brad Richardson. I don't think his name's Brad Richardson, to tell you the truth. No, you didn't text me, Joey Vitale. I don't think that's his name. That's not him. Oh, I got a $50 cash app. Thank you. Happy Father's Day back to you. This looks like it could be him. This fig with the fucking butterfly on his shirt. Yeah, I don't think that's his name, guys. I don't think that's his name. Oh, now you got Joe Castiglione. Joey Dimes is busy tonight with all the soccer accounts. Joey Dimes is busy with all the soccer accounts. I got him triggered, little dick dents, didn't I? Didn't I? Because, you could sit there and try to paint the worst picture of me in the world. At the end of the day, scumbag, nobody's watching you but your simps. Nobody. You've been saying the same shit over and over and over again for 5 fucking years. Alright? I gave my mother diamonds, you jerk. She's got a nameplate, 7 letters, with fucking all diamonds. You never got your mother a fucking flower. You're a fucking scumbag. A greedy scumbag. And there's no fucking way you're going to sit there and sell the fact that you took care of your mother on her last days. No, she took care of you till her last day. You took all her checks, let her live in Shanna's house, and bought yourself $10,000 worth of material. Tens of thousands. You're a scumbag. Your brother don't talk to you. Your daughter don't talk to you. Nobody likes you. Your neighbors hate you. When you were getting your ass kicked, they jumped in and threw a couple of kicks into your head too. They said, "Oh, it's that asshole." They threw a couple of kicks at you. How come your neighbors didn't help you? Because they hate you. You're a jerk off. Did Nutso get blocked? Because he probably got in my way because I was blocking somebody else. There's Nutso. He's unhid. Well, he's wrong because I just Googled him and there's no picture of that Bradley guy that matches Sungrown. There's no picture of that Bradley guy that matches Sungrown. I know what Sungrown looks like. Unless he's got no Google fucking account. But I'll keep it in mind. Where's MobTube reporter? Or MobTube hero? You'll have Tony Soflo send me the info? Okay. George Droid, what's going on? B. Red Richardson. Okay. This is the only guy that looks like it could be him. Got an obituary. He's not the hockey player, I know that. Not the hockey player. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out because he's got a date with Doom anyway. You went to North Babylon High School. You're full of shit. Stay out of my Facebook, you fucking clown. Stay out of my Facebook, clown. Joey Dimes, stop making up stories with my friends' names. You're a fucking faggot, junkie, AIDS victim. Okay? We know you got the monster. You're a coward. You know, you're going to die a very lonely, disgusting piece of shit that you are. All right? But I picked up FS's narrative. He's back to trying to destroy my relationship with my mother, trying to, you know, the shit he's saying. If my mother gave me $10 million, it's like lighting the money on fire. Why is this guy so obsessed about my inheritance? Why is he so obsessed? Not only is he and his people trying to stop me from living, they're trying to stop me from getting what I have coming to me. You know what I mean? Now, what part of any of this does he have any business worrying about my inheritance? Answer that. He's saying I'm crazy, that none of him and his people have anything to do with the way I'm living right now, when it's facts that if I stayed home without being harassed at my home, if he didn't send Pee-wee to take me to Naples, put me on a wild goose chase for a cheesesteak stand that was never going to open, so they could sit there and make me look bad on their show. Another calculated move. Oh yeah, I wanted to give him a business, but he didn't want to do it. Yeah, I was going to give him a job, but he didn't want to do it. You know, he tried to say I robbed money from a hotel that he put me in. His wife, it wasn't even his wife, his girlfriend, paid with a credit card, put me in a room, he told me he was going to Philly the next day. So I checked out of the room, I got in my car, and I went back home. When I got home, my mother was a basket case. Oh, wow, what's the matter? Well, you were lying to me. You ain't keeping your word. You were supposed to do this, that. Because these scumbags were calling her up and fucking putting shit in her head. Okay? I know the truth. My mother knows the truth. My brother knows the truth. So whoever you're trying to sell this bullshit to out in the real world, guess what, dick sucker? It don't matter. You think I'm hanging around my mother till she dies? No, bro. I'm protecting my mother from scumbags because you fucking put her address and her fucking business out there, cocksucker. But you say you're going to come and see me again? Bring it. Bring it. That's all I got to tell you. Because your days are numbered, fuckface. Your days are numbered. You have no idea where I am right now. And you're the one that's got to leave your house with your head on a swivel. Stay in your little panic room over there. Get high, swivel in your chair, and tell people to donate, donate, donate. Because, you're calling me a beggar when you're the biggest beggar there is. You're saying you got your shit together, living in somebody's house for fucking 7 years, rent-free. If I could have lived in my mother's house for 5 years, rent-free, and go hold down a job without you and your people fucking with my life. I mean, you people really are twisted motherfuckers to actually sit there and pretend that you're innocent. Every single one of you. To sit there and pretend that you're innocent and pretend that, you know me better than I know me. You want to sit there and pretend that, he was homeless for 46 years. Remember, this guy never had anything. I fucking made fortunes and lost fortunes 25 times. Made fortunes and lost fortunes. You have no idea about my life. You're in denial about my life. You're in denial to a point. But, that I will fucking kill you when I get my hands on you. And that's why I didn't come after you in Florida. Okay? Because you wanted me to come to you. That would have put me from right to wrong. You need to come down here and run up on me. Like you say you will. You need to do that. If any of your stupid friends want to try before you get here, after I kill one of them, you'll be accountable for it. Because you want to paint such ugly pictures about me. Telling people that I extorted $10,000 from my mother. I didn't extort nothing from my mother. You say things that, you're good. You're calculated and you're a good con man. Sitting there with your little fucking baby blue shirt on, acting like you got it all together, that your family loves you. They hate your guts. They hate your guts. You got that bitch so scared that she'll say whatever you want her to say. She hates your guts right now. You sat there telling everybody how you made her drive 2.5 hours to Sanibel Island after renting that expensive-ass fucking room you never had in Fort Lauderdale. You want us to believe that you spent all that money on Shanna because she loves Fort Lauderdale and you were on the 17th fucking story of a fucking hotel on the beach in Lauderdale. A, the elevators are always busy. B, getting in the elevator and going all the way down to the lobby, that's a 10, 15-minute fucking job all by itself. Not only that elevator is like an ice box. So you're freezing your ass off in a bathing suit going to the fucking lobby. Then you got to walk through the lobby. Then you got to go across the street. Then you got to get in the sun. And then you got to go back to the fucking lobby and stand there and wait for that slow-ass elevator to come pick you up and bring you all the way back up, floor by floor, while you're freezing your ass off again. It does not make sense. It's not practical. You saying to everybody that you made her drive 2.5 hours from that hotel to Sanibel Island when she wanted to be right across the street from the beach so she could just walk to the beach. That statement alone is a bunch of bullshit. Okay? We know one thing about Shanna. We've watched her put her foot down with you, and you cower like a little cunt. Okay? We know one thing for sure. You ain't making her do anything. She's doing it on her own, okay? And she's doing it willingly. So she's got a choice. Right? I believe that you got her fucking brainwashed and she'll lie. You'll lie and she'll swear to it. I believe that wholeheartedly. But, you know, you're a woman abuser. You're a scumbag. You never had the hot women you talk about. You got no receipts for nothing anymore. You have nothing to prove anything you say. All right? I can't live home for the simple fact that you scumbags will keep calling the cops on my mother, saying that I'm abusing her, making them do wellness checks. You scumbags are the reason why I'm living in my car. You scumbags are the reason why it's been a wasted 5 years. It's been a wasted 5 years. And that's my choice to stay on here and let you know that you're not winning. You're not winning. Okay? I will not be silenced. You and your nigger-loving fucking friends, your junkie friends, your faggot friends, are not ever going to win. I'm the gangster. I'm the fucking killer. I'm the fucking guy that you don't want to fuck with. All right? So you can sit there and fucking play sound bites from my shows, fast forward past the fucking valuable parts where it tells the truth, because everything you do is a contradiction. That's all you do. And you paint this fucking picture like you know my family. You don't know my family. You don't know me. And you don't know my mother. And stop saying, you know, your mother told us this. That's not what, you know, everybody's heard those tapes 100 fucking times. My mother never said none of that shit. My mother never said none of that shit. All right? Don't put words in my mother's mouth. You want to talk about my mother, but then when I talk about yours, it's, oh, my mother's dead. He's talking about my dead mother. He's talking about Michaela with the cancer. He's talking about, fuck you, Michaela, your mother, your fucking cat, all yous. I will fucking handle yous if you ever had the balls to get in front of me. All right? Nobody hid from you. Nobody's hiding from you. All right? I never left town until after you were gone. I would not leave my mother sitting like a sitting duck for you or any other scumbag to go to her house and bother her. All right? And, you know, and I wasn't leaving my brother to be bothered either. All right? He would have fucking called me if you would have went to his office. He would have called me right the fuck up, and I would have went there and handled you. And if I would have known you went to Fred's, because you didn't go live at Fred's, you just filmed it. You didn't go live. If you would have went live at Fred's, I would have been there. I would have been there. I would have fucked you up right in front of him. So, let me tell you something, scumbag. You didn't go live at Fred's. You didn't go live at my mother's. And you didn't go live at my brother's church. That's all I got to say. Pussy. 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 Because you knew those were 3 places I could fuck you up and get away with it. All right? So fuck you, your dead mother, your alive mother, your Shana's fucking mother and father. Fuck yous all. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to stop until you're dead. You understand that? You understand that? You say you're not going to stop till I'm dead? It's the other way around, scumbag. I played you twice. You wasted your whole vacation with that fucking retard and that retarded son-in-law or stepson who you rented out to some gay guy in fucking Palm Beach. Yeah. Yeah, your 14-year-old fucking junkie fucking son, you know, has friends in Palm Beach all of a sudden. From fucking the cornfields of Pennsylvania, he's got friends in Palm Beach. Joey Small Dick, shut the fuck up. Mind your fucking business. All right? You and your fucking channels failed 100 times over. You're nothing but a whiny little bitch. All right? Stay the fuck out of my life. You fucking faggot. All right? You and your little fucking gay crew whining about me, lying about me. You're all LGBTQ fucking faggots. That's all you are. That's all you are. Get a job. I got a job. I do very well. I make $200 a day. All right? This guy's jealous because he can't make $200 a day anymore. He ain't got what it takes to make $200 a day anymore. And your monetization is going to be gone this week. Guarantee it. I guarantee your channel comes down this week. All right? You're done. You're done. You went over the top with your bullshit. You're finished this week. So you better get on a plane and do something to stop me, because I'm going to make sure no more super chats for you. No more fucking commercial monetizations. Nothing. You're not going to have a fucking penny. And keep playing my shows. You're not showing the videos because everybody can see this video. Everybody can watch my videos. I left this morning show up. I'll leave the last show up. And I'll leave this show up. So everybody knows the truth. Well, you sit there and play Dr. Phil with my shit. All right? You're a blowjob, bro. A calculated con man, and you're very good at being a con man. All right? But you're not fooling anybody in my life like you think you are. So, you're obsessed at the fact, you're sitting there saying, I don't want to be a rich guy at all. Sure you do. Sure you do. You're a nigger rich fucking champagne pot. You got champagne taste and beer pockets. You're wishing you were me. You want to sit there and tell me I had no home for 46 years. I'm not even going to say, because I don't have to. People that know me, I was driving a Mercedes-Benz 380 SL when I was 19 years old. You jerk off. You want to sit there and say I wasn't in the mob? I don't know nobody. You're a fucking delusional, in denial, fucking retard. You work with the FBI. You work with every cop in fucking York and fucking Wrightsville. Okay? Yeah. And you report to them every day because you're hiding from people you ratted on. You have no friends. You're mad that I have more friends than you. You're mad that I have a family that loves me and that has the means to help me. And you think, I got 10 grand from my mother 5 years ago, and you're still saying I'm taking money from my mother. I haven't taken a dime from her. I haven't taken a dime from my mother. You want to just keep on talking about my mother. But when I talk about yours, oh, she's dead. She's not dead. Stop telling everybody she's dead. She's downtown sucking Cam's dick right now. She's down there on her knees with one pipe in one hand and cock in the other. And her and Cam are having the time of their lives on Daddy's Day. Because, that's her daddy. So, she's giving him a good Father's Day. Because that's her nigger daddy. Like her sugar daddy. So, You can sit there and pretend that your mom's dead and, oh, look what he's saying. And if I ever, you ain't ever doing a motherfucking thing. Because you ain't got the balls. You didn't have the balls to put that live button on in front of my fucking gate. You didn't have the balls to put that live button on in fucking Fred's. You didn't have the balls to put the live button on at the church. So shut the fuck up already with your fucking I punked you. You didn't punk nobody. You can't prove where I was. It's your word against mine. And I know I got 3 people that could tell you I was sitting there waiting for you to fucking make the wrong move. I wasn't going to go meet with you in no fucking public parking lot. No. You needed to step on my turf. You didn't have the balls. You did. You stepped there like a snake. Like a little snake you fucking did it, you little bitch. Fuck you kidding. Who the fuck you kidding? And Angel Gotti. Thank you, Angel Gotti. You told Kaz what the fuck's he doing, right? On that show with this jerk off trying to sandbag me, telling me to come on. We got 500, we got 400. Come on. Knowing that I didn't know, supposedly your daughter died. Knowing that I didn't have a clue. You're looking to sandbag me with this fucking jerk off so he can make more money off your daughter's death. And he keeps bringing your daughter's death up to make more money. He is not your fucking friend, Kaz. All right? I'm not your friend either, so I'm not trying to be your friend. You're a fucking lost cause. You're a fucking blowjob. All right? You're a blowjob. He keeps bringing your daughter up, so I'll bring your daughter up. Fuck your daughter. Fuck him. Fuck his mother. Fuck your daughter. Fuck everybody who thinks anything else. All right? I'm here. I ain't running from nobody. I ain't hiding from nobody. Everybody knows I gotta hide my location. So you and your scumbag friends can't attack me from a distance with your fucking gay tactics. Look what he said. Look what he said. Look what he said. You're a fucking bald Karen. You're the male Karen of fucking YouTube, FPS. You're the male Karen. Miss Cunt Smells Wrong turned you into a Karen. That's why you like her so much. She's a Karen, you're a Karen. You're a fucking jerk off. Look what he said. Look what he said. Somebody's got to take it to him. Somebody's got to do something to him. But we're going to lie and say he did this to his brother. We're going to lie and say he did this to his mother. We're going to lie and say all this shit that never happened. And let me tell you something, blowjob. You ain't a man. You ain't no man. You ain't no fucking man. You never took care of nobody but yourself. All your projections of me are you. Oh, they're striking my channel right now. Age restricted my content. Yeah. See? As we're talking, they just age restricted this show. Because that's what cowards, scumbags that have a fake it to make it channel do. That's what fucking cowards do. Fake it to make it channels. They all get together and start mass striking. So my chat went away now. No more chat. That was a quick hour. But I'm loving this. Because this jerk off He really thinks he's got authority over my inheritance, my family. He talks about my family like he knows, he knows nothing. He knows nothing. All we know is that his mother didn't leave him nothing but a shoebox with some paper clips and some bullets from gangsters that she sucked dick on with Aunt Lucy, right? I mean, you could sit there and listen to him, just like I never wanted to be a rich guy. I mean, the stories he tells. He had this, he had that. He always took. Get the fuck out of here! You were the town drunk, the town nuisance. The cops hate you. They know you're full of shit. After the case with Johnny Mac, they know you're a fucking blowjob and a liar. So, I got the chat back on this phone. 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 Oh, shut the volume down. Yeah. They tell you get a job so they can go and destroy it again. Get a job. Get a job. Why don't you go get a job? Why don't you be a man and go get a job? You actually got this retard believing that that's your job? YouTube? What are you going to do when your paycheck goes away? Depend on cash apps? Is that what you're going to do? Depend on cash apps? This week, say goodbye to YouTube. This week. Tough guy, come get this. Come get this. Come get this. You think you're tough enough? Come take this $25,000 course. You said it's worth 25 grand, right? You know jewelry. You know the finer things in life. The guy with tens of thousands of dollars worth of fucking things you could sell that don't belong to you. You probably moved into that house and took over Chad Mitchell's sneaker collection. Those sneakers belong to Chad Mitchell. You didn't buy those sneakers. You just added to the collection, that's all. With the money you were getting from your fucking simps. Everything about you is a lie. Every single thing. I don't lie. You lie. And I don't need you to make money because I don't make money on here. So you're the one that's got to talk about me to make money, and your simps keep placating to you. They're going to placate to you until you come down here and get yourself killed. So, tough guy. I want to see you have the balls to get on a plane that you say you can afford, but you can't afford. I can afford, but I can't afford. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Because you ain't shutting me up. Your mother's still alive and she's still sucking nigga dick. All right? If she's in hell, sucking nigga dick in hell then. You know what I mean? Is that bitch ain't in heaven, not raising a piece of shit like you for a fucking son. All right? I ain't got to explain myself to a punk like you. All I know is that you and your friends have a big hand in why I'm living the way I'm living right now. And I'm doing my deputies a service by not staying home. Because the woke sheriff over there won't fucking do anything about all the fucking false calls. Because the more 911 calls they get, the more cops they gotta fucking put on the force. It's a moneymaker for them. That's what Democrats do. So, and you can take your fucking statistics for the gasoline prices. The gasoline prices are great right now. You're a blowjob. All right? Biden is a jerk off that shut down the pipeline. Shut down the Keystone Pipeline that Trump fucking started. All right? So fuck you and your fucking Biden bullshit. You're a fucking left-wing radical scumbag. Anti-American piece of shit. You got welfare. You got fucking food stamps. You got a disability check. And you're telling your simps, I gotta get paid. You got paid, I gotta get paid. This is my job. Only a retard would call this a job. Because if it wasn't a job for me, how the fuck is it a job for you? Why? Because you were able to get monetized by hooking your AppSet account to Shanna's name? Because you didn't have no bank account when you got your fucking monetization. You didn't have no credit card when you got monetization. So you sitting there telling people that you financially saved Shanna. Shanna is the one that got you your YouTube channel in her house, her internet, her fucking computer. Oh, that's right. Then Don Berlin helped you get another computer with everybody's information in it. He just mailed it to you with everybody's shit in there so you could threaten everybody to give you money. Scumbags. Yeah. Tell Don Berlin anytime, anywhere. All right? He ain't getting away with nothing. He ain't getting away with nothing. Making those fucking threats like somebody can do this and somebody can do that. Let somebody try. You want to, you just want to pretend that I'm not real? Keep pretending. Keep talking. Because that's all it is talk. All right, scumbag. All right, scumbag. I'm your reality check. And the check's in the mail. All right? You ain't shit. You ain't never going to be shit. I've already lived my life 20 times over. And I've had more pussy and the best looking pieces of ass on this fucking planet. You can sit there and try to project your gay shit on me all you want. We know you're the one that can't get it up. We know that you ain't giving it to Shanna. We know that you're the fucking brain dead fucking gabapentin eating fucking fool. I'm not on any medication. I'm not on any drugs. But you want to project all that onto me. Right? That's why you're trying to strike my channel right now. Because you're a cunt. You're a cunt. Your mother raised a cunt. Nothing but a fucking con man cunt. And Don Berlin did a great job schooling you on how to be this con man. He must listen to my show, write up a whole thing, email it to you, and then you come out with a, with a little program. All choreographed. All choreographed. Yeah. I want to see. I want to see you make another trip down here. I bet you won't, because you're a cunt, and everything I said is true. You made your simps think you were looking for me, but you never looked for me. You went around me. You never looked for me. And that's facts. That's facts. Later.